we were on the road, every Saturday, Sunday. And once, like we talked last week, once we did those tapings, and it was, 21, 23, whatever it was, straight days. So we're always on the road on the weekends. And a lot of times, for some reason, like weekends, you didn't travel. It didn't like wasn't such a push. It was usually larger towns on the weekends that we ran, and yeah, so if you were in Chicago, you'd stay in Chicago and then maybe make it after, stay an extra night or something like that. And we'd always watch the WCW Saturday show, and he was Terra Ryzing at the time. That was
That's right. That's right.
yeah, it was his character, and he was like our favorite guy. Like he was like the Kliq's favorite guy. No, we'd be, oh come on, man, Terra Ryzing's on TV.
From a fan standpoint.
Yeah, just we just he was just our guy. So we were somewhere, I don't know where I want to think we were in Massachusetts or someplace, but uh Killer Kowalski had broke Paul in. So Kowalski brought Paul to TV, and Paul had like on slacks and a fucking sports coat, polo. And he walked by us, and then Scott did that thing where you like walk behind somebody step for step. Paul turns around and looks, and there's fucking Scott, fucking with him. So then he had his tryout match, and we were all at the. Of course, it was a fucking monitor sellout, and then he did really well, and we tried to get him like immediately. Who you traveling with? He said, "Well, I'm with Kowalski." So like, okay, well, next set of TVs, you're with us. And
why
said,
though? Well, how do you get there so fast?
Because he was already he was anointed before he got in because he was terrorizing. And then he went out there and tore it up. So just like fuck, man. Like he was. He had the kind of he worked like he worked like the rest of us did.
Right.
And plus the fact that he wouldn't like leave Kowalski. Like he would not. Like I came with Walter. I'm just going to stay with Walter.
Right.
It's like, a little bit of old school that we all appreciate. And the next trip we have is like, I think we're in like Portland, Maine. It's the first night. And kid goes in a couple too many somas, and we're at Denny's, and he fucking just, shaking, like full shakes. And we have to basically just we got to bail. We got to get out before, we get in trouble. So we get out there, and like, Sean like kind of gives kid kind of a smack in the face. Like, come on, man, snap out of it. And Scott gives him one. And then Paul reaches across and gives him one. We're all like, hey, motherfucker, it's your first day. And
jumped right in. Good for him.
Oh, yeah. And it was one of those deals where we were up all night wrestling with kid in a cold shower, like making him go in the shower and then walking him up and down the hallway. So we didn't know if he was going to OD or what. And so this goes on all night. He starts to fade out. We're like, come on. And he's fighting, man. He's wiry and strong. He's like maniac strong. It's taken all of us to hold him in this ice cold shower and walk him up and down the hallways. We got the robe from the hotel that we're putting him in to walk him up and down the hallway. Finally, at about 6:00, he falls asleep. And then I just sit there and I made sure he was breathing. And about 9:00, he woke up. And I was just sitting there looking at him. He just looked at me and goes, love you, man. Just want to go ahead and take this time to say thank you for saving my life. And he just turned and went to bed. And I was like, yeah, don't mention it, man. We're cool. So that was like Paul's intro to traveling with us. Like the first day is like, what the fuck?
I was gonna say I never would have gotten in a car with you again. That would have been it. Not babysitting till 9 a.m.